we have so many toys and collectibles to show you tonight that we're just calling this the Toy Parade. In the great words of Nikki Sixx and Motley Crue, toys, toys, toys.
Welcome into the Holochronicles.
Woo! Welcome to the Toy Parade tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for those that are following along with us in the chat tonight. Thank you for those listening on the rewind. It's been a little bit longer than a week since you've last seen us. And I think the last time we showed our faces around these parts, we did a little thing called a toy auction.
Yeah.
For charity, and that was a huge success thanks to people like you guys out there.
More than a huge success. I think from a community standpoint, I mean,
it surpassed expectations.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, and we're going to do another one.
yeah.
I think check.
Yeah.
So many of you listening and watching now were there and contributed, and thank you. And Josh, what was the final amount that we raised?
Final amount on the day was $33.75,
Okay.
but we threw some more generous contributions from some of our patrons.
From people like you.
From people like you. I think we're just tallying the mark. We're rounding it up, and we're going $3,500.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
Very cool. So thank you. Thank you. I have to say that me personally, walking out of that show, felt, I don't know, cloud nine-ish.
Yeah, a little
just
bit.
kind of floating around.
Walking on sunshine.
Yeah, wrong song.
Hey.
Toys. Oh, I got to be careful. If I do that all the way through,
Right.
we'll get flagged.
We'll get
it's
yeah,
so close.
copyright.
It's
yeah,
so close.
You're very
Yeah.
similar. Very similar.
Yes.
That said, I think we've got everything shipped out, and people have already started getting what they won in those auctions, and they've been posting them on Twitter, and it's been fun to see. And
It's been awesome.
anyway, all good all the way around. And then after that, you and I went on family vacations.
We did.
And how was yours?
Mine was really, really good. It was good. It was a bit of a, I don't know. I mean, there's mixed messages out there, which we won't get into, but it felt a little normal, even though they were still masking up. We went to Vegas.
Okay.
So,
What casino did you spend the most time in?
you know, I danced around a little bit.
Oh, did ya?
Casino-wise, yes.
Oh, did
There's the
ya?
home casino, which would be the MGM Grand.
That's the home. That's the
Yeah,
home field.
it's home base where you kind of have to walk through, and you know, you got to give it a shot, right? But really, if you go to the New York,
Yeah.
and then
Did you go to the piano bar at New York?
Oh, we were gonna, but we've been there a few times.
Okay.
and
okay.
decided
They
not
know
to.
you guys.
They
already?
do. They're like, hey.
How were the tables at the MGM? Were they warm? Or were they cool?
The tables were cold. The slots were cold. Everything was cold. But the New York heated up,
Oh.
and then I have to be honest. It was like Park MG. I mean, I don't want to name all the casinos, but we made our way through a lot.
Sure.
Down to Center Strip, and that's about it. But
Okay.
the big win for your boy here
Okay.
came in the airport.
Okay. Okay.
On the way out, they held the plane for me because it took long enough for them to pay the jackpot out.
Oh my goodness! An airport victory. Wait, was it on the way there or on the way home?
Way home. It was a final buzzer shot.
The cherry on top.
It brought me right back over even and up a couple bucks.
So we're in the black.
We're in the black, man. We're in the black.
Well, congratulations.
Just so you guys know, your auction money wasn't wasted. I'm joking. It is funny. They said, finish the auction, and we both went on vacation.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't think about that.
No.
No.
Of
Mutually
course not.
exclusive.
Of course not.
Mutually
Of course not.
exclusive.
This was planned far in advance of the auction.
Though
Although the trip was a
there's-
little nicer.
Papa rode first class. No. That's cool. That's
Oh,
a nice,
and on top of that, I was very proud because
Okay.
one of the nights
okay.
I was able to rock the Holochronicles hat.
Oh boy.
I've got a shot My wife allowed
Were
it.
you swarmed on the strip?
It was hard to walk. I
Okay.
gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest. I had to kind of cover it up on the way, just.
Yeah.
But here's a picture. My wife let me go out. She's dressed like to go out,
Okay.
and I have a Holochronicles hat on.
Atta
And I
baby.
couldn't have been more proud, and that she accepted it. But there we are. Proof
What a handsome couple.
proof that we were out on the strip. This is
Yeah.
actually the balcony that we were on. So there's the New York bahind us there.
You
But
know
yes.
what? When I see that picture, all I see is the hat.
Oh, right. It's
Wonderful.
just a nice time. And then of course I just had to get me thinking about that auction.
Yes.
Just a little, yeah,
Yes.
little distance look. It's
Love
fun.
it.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a Holochronicles staple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
How about you? How was your vacay?
We went to the family cabin, which is about an hour from here, kind of out in the woods and unplugged for a few days, and it's right along a little river, and you can wade out into. It's never really more than maybe waist or chest deep, so it's
Oh, cool.
you can walk
Probably
across.
super warm by now, huh?
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Caught some crawdads, ate some crawdads.
Creepy.
Yeah, caught some frogs.
I hate
with the
crawdads.
kids. Didn't eat the frogs, but I said the F word in front of my dad and my son. And that was a first.
I'm proud of you.
Um,
Was it a crawdad
It-
incident?
no, I got stung by a wasp on the forehead, just out of the blue.
Oh, and
And
just the full F
It
word, huh?
felt like a 4-inch needle was shoved into my forehead, and it surprised. I went "Fuh," like that, and I just grabbed my head, and my dad and my son were there, and I try not to be a guy that swears a lot. I try to watch my words, especially
Sure.
in mixed company, especially in front of my son and my dad.
Sure.
So it was a little embarrassing, but it hurt like a mother trucker. and man. So, and then the next day I burnt my thumb on a pizza pan.
What F word did you say that time?
I was by myself that
Okay,
time. So
all right,
No
so-
big deal.
Yeah. That's when you don't say anything.
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, sure.
Did you recover? You got a big welt up there? What do
No,
you
I
got?
recovered
all
it.
right.
I iced it. There was, it wasn't like there was a stinger in there or anything. So it went away. But man,
Dang.
yeah,
It's been a while since I've been stung, so I'm not looking.
that wasn't the highlight of the trip. But
Oh,
it was
I
just,
see.
just a memorable
right.
moment.
It was a
But,
moment
it was
where
good. It was nice.
Cursed in front of your father and son.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it was nice. Thank you for allowing us the extra day to recoup and gather up. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need a day after the vacation to recoup from the vacation.
100%.
Yeah,
Yesterday was completely worthless.
Yeah,
I couldn't do
even though ours was a very chill and relaxed.
Being away from home does something to you.
Yeah.
There's no place like home.
Yeah, click.
Click.
All right. This weekend, I just want to talk briefly about this. This weekend, SummerCon 2.0 occurred up at the Washington State Fairgrounds. Now, we went to
Summer Con.
SummerCon in June.
Right.
This was 2.0, where they had tables and booths and everything just like they did before, and some different celebrity guests to hand out autographs and
How
stuff.
do you feel about this back-to-back Summer Con?
Well, I think it was semi-pandemic related. I think
so
they
there was
split
like
it
a
up.
backup?
So there was a SummerCon and then a 2.0, so they could kind of get everybody that they want. I'm not exactly sure.
Interesting.
Giancarlo Esposito was there.
Okay.
Ron Perlman was there.
Awesome.
Those are the kind of two headliners there. I know there were others as well, but I don't know them offhand.
We got to get Ron Perlman in a Star Wars
Yeah,
episode of sorts.
that guy rules.
He does.
But there
Could have
was
seen him as a grief.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well,
not that we didn't get a great grief, but yeah.
we did.
He could have been a Mandalorian at some point too, if they take their helmets off. But no.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm pulling up a picture here, so excuse my kind of delayed response. But this guy was up there at the SummerCon, and he built something that was featured up there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just that's That's all I'm sharing.
That's all you're sharing. All right, let's go.
Do you see that? Is that on the screen?
Oh, it is. Wow.
This is a 1-to-1 snow speeder.
Whoa.
This dude built a snow speeder, and it was up there. And let me read to you his Facebook post, because this is a guy. His name's Gregory Smith. Okay, and he lives in Olympia, Washington. It says, I finally finished my full-scale T-47 build. Full scale based on production blueprints and reference models. Took 15 months, 3,300 in materials to create. Mostly half-inch AC plywood, cardboard concrete forms, and ABS pipe. More details to follow. Finally got to display it at the local SummerCon in Puyallup, Washington.
Wow.
Wow. This guy lives an hour from us, Josh. We need to find him.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, and you can see what do they call the Tauntaun? What's her name?
Oh, yeah. That was up there when we were there.
It's right. You can see the tail in the shot.
And that's usually at the Portland one, too.
Yeah. I forget her name, but you can see her, Gabby or something. They have a what? Come on, what would it be? Tammy? I don't know.
Tammy the Tauntaun.
It's something.
Something
It's
funny.
something clever, more clever than I can come up with right now. But wow, that is an amazing.
He can sit in that. You can sit in that. I don't know if he'll let you sit in there.
Sure,
but
I think I saw that guy when we were there too. I mean, this is a whole group of builders.
Yeah,
they have their droids and everything there. These guys make the real stuff. No, I did. I talked to him because he was part of the build on the probe droid.
okay.
And the probe droid is is fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of plywood. I was like, how heavy is that? Because it's massive.
Yeah.
I didn't know a probe droid was that big until I saw their 1-to-1 scale probe droid, which is the size of this table and bigger, taller, 8 feet tall.
It's awesome.
So these guys are masters of their craft.
All right, take one more look at it. So I'm gonna close it up.
All right.
3,
Beautiful.
2, 1. We're gonna have to find that guy.
I like that. An hour from here, 8 minutes by speeder. I found them.
Yes, I've found.
Repeat. I found them.
We need to find that guy
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
for sure. So that happened this last weekend. Josh, are you current on Bad Batch?
I am not. I'm behind. I was thinking about that today because you and I talked about it. I was like, I got to catch up because there's another episode, last episode coming up.
I think so. On Friday.
Which is not a bad thing for. I saw you and I was like, it's going to pick that up. You look it up.
Move along.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm behind, and I was thinking about why am I behind? Because I like the Bad Batch, especially the last episode I watched was really good. But I think I'm 4 episodes behind, which I think has more to do with my summer activities, my priorities. And I don't mind building. I don't mind saving up. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't get hit with spoilers much, just
Because you're never on
because
Twitter.
I just don't go on Twitter. Well, that's a lie. I'm on Twitter a lot, but I'm a lurker. I just lurk in the background while you field all these messages, and I'm like, good response, Andy.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. I concur.
I wouldn't have said it that way. Okay. How about the He-Man on Netflix? Masters of the Universe.
You just
Revelation.
tuned into that, and you've had an experience. I
So,
haven't.
For season 1, there's only 5 episodes, and it's good. I'm not the biggest He-Man dude. And I haven't been even when I was
as a kid.
And so you'd probably really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I thought the animation was great. I thought the storyline was unique and interesting. And as I was listening, and I didn't have any prior knowledge going in.
Sure.
It's on Netflix. Season 1's on Netflix, and so I just watched it. It was 5 episodes, easy. And then I was like, man, that's Evil Lynn sounds like Lena Headey, and it is. And Skeletor, it sounds like Mark Hamill, kind of the Joker.
Whoa.
And it
Was
is.
Hamill?
Yeah.
Nice.
And Man-at-Arms sounds like the guy off of Game of Thrones. Sir Davish, the guy with the nubby fingers.
Sir
Sir Davos.
Davos.
Davos,
Yeah, with the patch and the.
Not the patch.
Why am I having a hard time with him? Oh, I'm not talking about the Onion Knight, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have a patch.
He didn't have a
I meant
patch.
the Onion Knight.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Him. He's I believe he's Man at Arms. I think that's him. Sounds like him. But there are recognizable names. Jake Long, I think, is in it too, and I was sitting there, I was like, man, these people
So a good
sound familiar.
cast. So
Yeah.
quality voice work is what you're talking
Good
about.
actors and actresses.
Who is Arco?
Somebody I didn't recognize.
I just love that Arco's in it. So I haven't even seen the animation. I don't even know what it looks like.
Orko's cool.
Orko, sorry. I call him Arco because that's what I called him as a kid because I thought the gas station was owned by him.
Oh,
Arco.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mobile.
Didn't know how to spell stuff. I just heard stuff.
Yeah, I recommend it. I think you would really like it.
All right.
You're a
We got a
He-Man dude.
Masters of the Universe plug.
So that is all the content we have for this evening.
That's it.
It's all the content.
We
That's
don't have
what we're
anything
wrapping
else.
up.
That's it.
Unless you want to talk Disneyland hotels.
I do.
You
Because
want
that's a hot topic.
touch
right
on
now.
that real quick?
Because I would love to see what the chat thinks, and
I know what the chat
my
thinks.
initial knee jerk reaction is going to be devil's advocate to myself. Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk about the price tag.
Okay. What is it? The Galactic.
Oh man, it was just on there. Yeah, the Star Shuttle ship something, whatever. Star Wars experience. Who cares? It's Disney's hotel that is, I guess, from my kind of interpretation, is being treated more like a cruise than it is like a hotel you're staying in while you go to Disneyland or Disney World, right? So
Yeah.
So, and what I've heard is that you kind of, for 2 days, let's say, and by the way, what's the price tag on 2 days?
$4,800 plus tax,
And no park tickets
and that's for 2 people.
for 2 people
Yeah.
each. Oh wait,
No,
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 it's 2,400 each, and then combined. Yes,
Yes.
you're correct. So, and some food. You get some food included in that. Some in the experience in the hotel. Some in the park, and then no park tickets, which are going to cost you if you do like a 5-day hopper. I think what the plan is with this is you go to that hotel for 2 days, and then you get your butt to another hotel for the other 2 or 3 days you're staying at Disneyland. Because really, for some people, to go to Disneyland for 2 days just
Not enough.
is a waste.
Not enough.
It's too much in airfare. It's too much travel. Or Disney World. If you or I were to go to Disney World, it's a day's travel, both directions.
Yeah.
Right. Well, mainly the direction there. It's 1 day, and then coming back. Who cares when you get home? But so
It could be a nomad and take your time.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But that just wouldn't be enough. 2 days. So for me, I feel like they should almost have a package where it's like spend 2 days here, and then here's our sister hotel. You get the other 3 or 4 days in, or whatever your vacation
Yeah,
might be. So
It's hard for me to get past that initial number. And 2 days. So that number, if it were a week, and it included some Disneyland passes,
yeah,
okay, even if it's 4 days and it includes some Disneyland passes, like that's a lot more palatable, but it just,
I think,
and that's because we don't know yet. We don't know. No one's experienced it yet. No one's done it, and we don't know everything
TikToked
that's
it,
there. Yeah. So
what I would ask you is this: if I'm playing devil's advocate, because
Do
I
it,
feel like
do
you
it.
too. I'm like, for me, it seemed like an expensive cruise. That's the price you'd pay for a 7 or 10 day cruise in the Bahamas.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought.
A good one.
Right. I could do 2 days here, or I could do 7 days in blue waters. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Yeah.
which, to be honest with you, because of my family situation, that would be my choice all the time. Because my wife would just be like, I got to go. Maybe one day I'll go by myself. Andy and I will get a room together, and we'll experience that together. You Top Bunk, call Top Bunk.
Top Bunk.
Galactic Star Cruiser. That's Frammy put that up for us. But which, we should have known that. Anyway,
Yeah.
So to play devil's
I was
advocate,
hoping for a frigate.
what if it is? So what I heard is that it's totally immersive. Like you
Sure.
don't even leave the hotel. You can't. They take you into the park, and the only part of the park you can go to is Galaxy's Edge. So it's really like we've landed, and then you get out and go into Batu. Is it Batu? What is it? Yeah, Batu, and do your deal, and then back to the hotel. Like you're not allowed to go into Disneyland proper during this experience, and everyone's role playing with you. You're encouraged. It's the only time Disneyland does this. You're encouraged to wear costumes, like dress up,
Which you're not in Galaxy's Edge.
well,
especially with face coverings.
you're not right, but what I heard is, this could be rumor. This was old. This is 6 months, but is that, dressing up in Starship attire, Star Cruiser attire is accepted. So you're paying $4,800 for 2 people for this experience. Would you pay that much? I mean, literally, if somebody didn't have a price tag and they asked you, hey, if you could literally be in the most possible way that we have on a Star Wars Star Cruiser,
dressed as a Jedi Knight for 2 days.
For 2 days, have every interaction with everyone on board be immersive in context with Star Wars, like you might even be given a set of rules. You can't talk about this. You can only talk about this. And if someone engages you, we've already seen it in Disney, land, where they'll tell you, like, you try and talk to them about something normal, and they'll divert back to their reality. How much would you pay? And if somebody said, like, let's say 3 days, would you pay $5,000? And let's pretend it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and it happened like this, and they're like, would you pay $5,000?
Dude, the bathrooms have the 3 shell system, like in Demolition Man.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
How futuristic are we here?
Because reality kind of sucks, right? When we get it. But if you can make it up and just say, hey, if I had $5,000, I'd do it. And I think that's where Disneyland's going here. I mean, Disneyland isn't cheap. It never has been. It's never been a bargain, vacation. If any of you listening and me personally have gone, it's not a bargain vacation. You may get a bargain hotel, but even then, it's expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I agree with this.
Sure, yeah.
I think, so let's ask the question then. What would a proper price be for a fully immersive Star Wars experience?
For 48 hours?
For 48 hours. And we're talking to a bunch of collectors here.
Yeah.
People that have
People
paid
that care.
upwards,
People that
like 4, 5, 10, 20 times the amount of the original price of things. 100 times sometimes. 1,000 times sometimes. Okay, so I mean, if you think about it, now you and I may be a little different. I like to spend money on experiences rather than toys. Toys as in, like, go buy an ATV or go spend that money and go to, Europe.
Right. Yeah.
What would be an acceptable price? Matt's got 1,000. JD's got 2,000.
Okay.
For 2 people.
So when you put it back on me like that, I want to know more information about what's there, because
I'm not trying to justify the price, but I will say this: if you get a 1-bedroom suite at, like, the Grand Californian in Disneyland, or it would be the Grand Floridian in Disney World,
or the Grand Hawaiian in Hawaii,
or the Grand Coloradory in Coloradory. Any one of those places.
The Grand Wyomingian.
Wyoming.
In Cheyenne.
Well,
okay.
Okay, you get the point.
Yes.
Those places go for $800 to $1,500 a night. So really, you're looking at $3,000 versus $5,000 with an immersive experience included for 2 nights. But it's only 2 people. I think that price should be for 4. But yes. All right. So
if it's for 2 people, who do you take, Josh?
You.
Okay. All right, I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm not walking around in some kind of Star Cruiser jumpsuit with somebody that makes fun of me all the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But some people are speculating you get the new realistic retracting lightsaber with that.
I just think we're in
that would be awesome.
Okay, so it's all about your perspective. I mean, me personally,
we're getting there.
We do have to, it's the steps. We got to take the steps. Acceptance is one of those steps.
It's one of those steps.
Yeah.
Yes, I think auction is another step.
Right. Right. That's another step.
So
all right, we get there. When do the doors open?
What is that now?
Oh man, we were gonna have to do some due diligence and prove our worth here. People are gonna start believing us. All right. So yeah, I still agree it's overpriced. I think initially, but guess what?
Hey,
guess what? Let me tell you something you're not gonna like to hear.
If you gotta ask,
the rooms are gonna be full.
Oh,
yeah, all of them. They're gonna be. You're gonna have a hard time getting a room. So kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Gary's idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you already put that up?
Just for a moment.
All right. So anyway,
Okay, Josh.
Enough. Our topic is
okay.
dead.
Yeah.
On to the toys.
Onto the toy parade. Onto the
toys.
our first. You know what? You hit this. You hit the music too, by the way.
I will.
This is. Go ahead, Josh. What's this? When'd you get it?
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first feature toy. Oh, hold on. We have to do this. This whole night, as usual, is brought to you by Red 5 Designs. It's another Red 5 Designs toy review. And here, I got to get Andy off the screen. He left. Is your toy. Oh, if there wasn't a better figure for this song, I don't know who it would be. Ladies and gentlemen, your very own Lando Calrissian, Billy D. This is a Sideshow collectible. It is not a hot toy. His blaster is missing, but it's on the ground so you can see it. His head is right there. You get 2 different head options, of course. One with helmet and one without. It looks nice. Look at that. Look at that. What do we call that blaster?
Palace Blaster.
Palace Blaster. Yeah. He's holding his vibro blade. Look at that. Man, he's handsome. He's so handsome. But it is Sideshow. A couple things to note from a Sideshow perspective. Ooh. Palace Blaster close up. His head in the background. It focused on his head. I love it. One thing to note. This is a Sideshow versus a hot toy. And I have found something about Sideshow that I like better than hot toys. Now, we've heard before that Sideshow has a little, Hot Toys has a little better face sculpt than Sideshow. But I think this one looks pretty good. Whether you're using the come on, Andy. There you go. Yeah, focus in. Focus. Yeah, blurry Lando. All right, so anyway, what I was saying. So a little better face sculpts on Hot Toys. Tap that screen, my friend. Oh, you're on manual. That's why it's not working. Boom! So anyway, a little better face sculpts on Hot Toys, but I don't mind this one. Not bad at all. He's a handsome fellow, no matter which designer made him. But Sideshow, much better limbs. Their hands, when you're trying to switch the hands out on a hot toy, it's completely different than on a Sideshow. And I got to tell you, it's much better on a Sideshow. Just a weird note. If they want to get together, maybe trade some design features, since they're both representing each other, at least Sideshow's representing Hot Toys, I feel like that's something they should get on top of. But anyway, Lando Calrissian, Jabba's Palace outfit. He's awesome. He's awesome. So, Andrew, you're up. We've got another one for you. I'm bringing Andy back in right now. All right, which one am I doing?
Oh, do the Legos.
Should we hit the rock music or?
I'm
just kidding. All right. Did I say hot show? I meant hot toys. Sideshow, hot show.
Yeah. Hot show. All right. Well, Josh sets up the next one. The next Lego set started showing up within the last week. Got mine a few days ago, and it is from the animated series we know and love called The Bad Batch. It is the Havoc Marauder Lego spaceship that also comes with 2 speeders and 5, well, you could even say 6 minifigs.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to add this to the screen. All right. The wings do drop down. Josh, can you get all of those in there? Atta baby. You can put the... Nice. What I really dig about this Lego set is that it comes with so many minifigures, and you get the whole Bad Batch in one set. Plus, You get the Bad Batch plus Gonki. Yes, and it is already the version of Crosshair that has turned towards the Empire. So you get the bad guy. But this Lego set is pretty good. The minifigs are awesome. You see Tech, and Echo's got a gray hand and a black hand, signifying the attachment. Wrecker, Hunter, Gonki, and Crosshair. Yes, those jet things, thruster covers do open up. It's pretty awesome. It's a great set. It's all right. Just take them all down and pick it up and fly that thing around. Ooh, yes. Okay, the cockpit opens up, and you're going to get a little look inside, I think. So what do you guys think in the chat about this? Is this a Lego set that you would like to own? It wasn't terribly priced. It was pretty reasonable. I want to say around the $120 range, and shipped right to my doorstep. But I think it looks a lot like the actual ship. It's a little bluish for my taste. I think the actual is a lot more gray, but that's all right. Yeah, Anthony, I agree with you. I hope it sticks around. Yes, those two, Josh. It comes with those two. Wow. Yeah. So it actually comes with a bit more than what you see there. Josh is going to put up the 2 speeder bikes that come with it. Yeah, and Anthony, yes, to get back to that, I hope it sticks around longer than the Razor Crest did. Definitely.
Here's a speeder bike.
Oh, yeah. There's one of the speeder bikes that it comes with. And I'm not really sure why it comes with the 2 speeder bikes. They do use speeder bikes in the cartoon. I don't see the relevance, but I'm not bummed that they're there. All right, what do you think? Doesn't have Omega as part of the set, but I guarantee you.
Get you to buy the next set.
Yep, that's how you get the next one. But definitely, I'm very satisfied with this Lego build. Okay, it's a fun build. It's not too crazy. It's reasonably priced. You get awesome minifigures in it, and plus the 2 speeder bikes, which were unasked for but welcomely received.
Cool. I like Tech.
Yeah, Tech's awesome. And if you take off their helmets, they have individual faces on their heads. So they're unique. They're not all. It's not like they're all cloned. They have faces specific to the character that they play. Gilster, as far as how long it took to build, I'm not the fastest Lego builder. Take my time. It probably took me an hour and a half, but that's, figuring in snacks plus kid interruptions and,
General confusion about what to do next.
yeah, losing my place in the in the instructions. Yeah. So anyway, great set. 2 thumbs up for me. Josh, what are your thoughts? Initial thoughts?
That's 2 thumbs up for me. Big time. So many minifigs. I think that's like a complete. Oh, I love how it passes right over their heads too.
Yeah. Perfect, Josh.
Yes.
Well done.
Welcome. Yes.
That's some professional spinning right there.
That's right. All right. What next, my man?
Hunter does look great. I'll take some close-up pictures of the minifigures and post them on Twitter tomorrow. That'll give me something to do. What is next, Josh? Why don't we go in the Nike bag there? There's just a lot there. Okay, so I'm gonna say this under the understanding that I know that it wasn't like this for everybody, but the 2 Sundays ago, the multicolored prototype Boba Fett Target exclusive figures came out, and of which there are 6 different variations of the Boba Fett. Now, those that listened in the auction know that during a trip that I took north, I stopped along a number of Targets that were on the way just because they were right off the highway and easy to get to. And it was on the day of release. I had to ask every time to go check in the back, and they did every time, and I was able to get some. Another buddy of ours was able to get a whole box in our local Target just because he asked, and the guy operating the toys let him have the whole box. And so he had a couple of extras, doubles. So I swapped a double of mine for a double of his, and then I got on eBay, and I was fine. I was able to get the last remaining. If you want to set them up like that, that's fine, Josh. Or go 3 and 3. I was able to get the last one of the variants for only $28 on eBay, which I thought was pretty reasonable for eBay prices. So I've got all 6 versions of the prototype Boba Fett, which I know that's not everybody's experience. So I count myself fortunate here. Adding to the screen here, Josh. And there you go. There's all 6 of them, and they look great. And you can tell the difference by the color of the torso. Pretty sharp looking. I don't know if you have a particular favorite, but I do like the blue torso the best. That's just my favorite. Josh is an orange torso guy. Okay, cool. Maybe we need to put up a poll if you had to choose a torso. But anyway, yeah, that was the last one I had to get there. That's the one that cost me $28. The rest cost me $15. Their market price, retail price.
You can always put a pull up as like, are you interested in these retro figures? I think for me, I am. I really like the cards. I think you get a heavier stock.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool that they're from the same mold, or at least a replica of the same mold as the vintage figures. I don't know. I think they're a good take. I don't know that I need all 6.
Yeah, and my intention was not to get all 6. My intention was to just see how many I could get, and then see if any of my buddies needed one. But Trevor got a whole box to himself, including, I think he's willing to part with his doubles if you are interested, Joshy.
I mean, there's one guy that doesn't have even one.
Even a single one. No big deal.
So anyway, let me take your 5 Boba Fett's down.
Thanks. But I'll tell you, aside from just asking a Target employee, like, hey, these were scheduled to come out today. Are they out yet? Or are they still in the back? Aside from asking the question, I really didn't have to work very hard to get them. And it was not my intent to get all 6, but lo and behold, I got all 6. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them necessarily, if I'm going to keep all 6, but at least I've got the set, right? There's 18 different Vaders, which I only have one. You only have one, but the 6, I got the set. So I don't know what that means necessarily, but I just have them, and they look cool together. I will say that they do look cool together.
Call it a successful
hunt
completion of a round there. That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. All
right, what's next?
Yeah, Gary says they're currently going for about $44 on Amazon, and you can find them on eBay anywhere from $28 to $44, somewhere in there. If you, I just made an offer on a $35 figure. I said $28, and they're like, okay. They didn't even come back, so that was fine. Ooh, here's a fun idea. Messiah the 6th says, now take them apart and put all the like colors together. That's actually a fun idea. Kind of get them in some hot water so the joints are loose and just kind of pop out. That's not it's not a crazy idea. Now I need another set.
Now you got to get the second set of 6.
Yes.
All right.
Does AFA do an acrylic case to grade all 6? That's a great question. As far as I know, they don't. But then again, these are new. So even if you got one on the first day and mailed it the next day on a Monday to Georgia, which is where AFA does their grading, you wouldn't have gotten it back yet. So I don't know.
The problem is you wouldn't want to grade these because now the cards are warped from that sweet, sweet fire.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. So that's the next thing. Josh, why don't we come back away from the fireplace for a moment? I got a package in the mail today that I'm going to open up. No, it's over here. Okay. And then you can have a seat for a little bit. You don't have to worry about the bag. Just
Thanks for letting me sit down, Andy.
yeah, have a seat. Okay.
I'm sweating over here by the fire.
Because you're so damn hot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Big box. Okay.
Big box.
And I guess I can scoot back and put it on my lap. This will not be a surprise to me.
It's a surprise to me, folks.
I've pre-opened.
Surprise to me.
'Cause
I don't know what's in there.
I'm a responsible what's in the box guy.
Okay. Oh, okay. Whew. Caught up. You locked up for a minute.
Oh, baby.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready. Close my eyes. Tell me when I can look. Tell me when I can look.
You can look.
Oh, in the box, huh?
No, just the box.
Oh, just the box.
Just the box.
Wow.
It's one I've been after for a while.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, still pretty square. Or excuse me, rectangular.
Rectangular. It's got some water stainage.
Got a lot of little stain in it, but those that know me know that I don't mind that.
Nope.
I like.
Andy likes stains. I mean, I know you. I like the bottommost right picture where they're just shoving Leia into somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's the garbage chute.
Yeah. Why? It's Empire Strikes Back. No, it's I don't know. That's the secret room where she stays in her Bespin outfit. I do also like how Vader is doing a full bow on above that. Yeah, topmost right.
And
Yes.
then over to talk to Boba Fett.
Sure.
You're beneath me. But there's the money shot here.
We got a random Death Trooper hanging upside down. Why is he hanging upside down?
You failed me for the last time,
Yes.
Death Squad Commando.
Death Squad Commando's done.
Done. So, a little backstory to this particular play set. I have this play set at home. It's complete. It's my cousin's. Now, my cousin, who's 5 years older than me, was really the one that kind of got me into Star Wars. I've spoken about him before. And he's an older cousin, so I kind of looked up to him. And then when he was done with Star Wars stuff, I got him. And so I have his Star Destroyer playset at home. Now, when I got it, I had to go back and find some parts for it. But the light bulb still works in it. And so this actual playset has some sentimental value to me.
Okay.
Because it was my cousin's first, and now I still call it my cousin's, and if he ever wants it back, he can have it. But I am currently housing.
What a guy.
Yeah,
But it couldn't be housed in a better spot.
And I've been after the box for a while because for the last couple of years, I just kind of here and there been going back and getting boxes.
So if you don't mind me asking, a box in this condition,
yeah,
what's the going rate?
about $120.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I paid for it. Now, and that's pretty normal for a box like this size. Yeah. You can get some of the smaller ones for less, of course, but and it all depends on rarity as well. I don't see a lot of these come up.
Sure.
Just the box. So I didn't feel like I could do too much haggling. Maybe I could have, but
nah, good score.
I'm happy
especially if you got some sentimental value to it. What's $20? Whatever.
I'm happy.
Sure.
I'm happy with the purchase. So anyway, this is for my own collection.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Very cool.
Now, Josh, we've got two more things to feature here.
Because it's toys.
That's not the song.
I know. It's the only one we can. It's the only one we can legally play without getting copyrighted.
Yeah.
All right. I wish I had the right one, but it's close enough.
Gilster's got a good idea with those box images. Put them on a T-shirt.
Sure.
In fact,
I'd actually go with the black and white on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want Vader bending over and shaking, and then I want Bespin Leia being shoved into
compartment
for no reason.
Okay, Josh, for this next one, we're gonna have a little learning session.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna start
Okay.
by telling me everything you know about the connections between. Well, actually, I'm not going to get up yet.
No.
Tell me
I'll add
everything.
you back to the stream.
Tell me everything you know about the connection between Star Wars, specifically the Ewoks, and what later became the Robin Hood line of figures. From
as
Robin
far as
Hood, Prince of
toys,
Thieves.
as far as toys go,
Yes.
Yeah. So the Ewok village and the battle wagon were both repurposed, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, the Star Wars toys were repurposed for the Robin Hood, obviously.
Yes.
And there was also a few figures that are pretty close to each other, right? Repainted, maybe reheaded.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, you're being vague, so I don't know.
I couldn't give you specifics. The specifics I have is I know that if you're looking to get parts for your Star Wars Ewok battle wagon, you can sometimes find Robin Hood Prince of Thieves parts that'll fit the bill because of the same toy, minus a few.
There are some color
differences, but yes. Like
okay.
The drum.
Let me bring up a picture for you.
Okay, go ahead. There it is.
Okay. So this is if you took an Ewok battle wagon and an Ewok catapult and combined them,
I see.
you would get a Robin Hood, I don't even know the name.
Prince of Thieves.
Prince of Thieves, right? Vehicle. Okay.
We call that a thieves wagon.
Thieves wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is the Prince of Thieves battle wagon variant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can see that it's basically the same catapult system on top of a battle wagon minus a couple.
And the drum.
Yeah. The drum
and,
the drums are different colors. The wheels are different colors.
The top is the same though. The roof.
The shell. Yeah, the shell is.
Different colors.
Okay.
Got some extra gold shields and stuff on there. Gotcha.
There is also the Sherwood Forest / Ewok Village.
Comes with the cage and everything.
Yep. Again, just a little bit where the Ewok Village entrances to the huts are a tan colored. In the Sherwood Forest, they're a grayish color. Okay, but they're repurposing previously used parts, right?
Smart toy manufacturing.
Okay. Now, I'm going to stop sharing there for just a moment.
Okay.
And I'm going to hand you something else.
Okay. I'm excited. I hope it's a Kevin. Please be Kevin Costner. Please be Kevin Costner. Please be Kevin Costner. And I'm not even talking about. I actually say that twice a day. There it is. Friar Tuck.
Let me enlarge you. This is a Friar Tuck on the card.
On the card. Very nice.
And Josh, do you know why this is significant?
Judging by the sandals and also some of the comments, that's a Gamorrean guard.
With a different head.
With a different head.
Yep. And if you look on the back of the card, you can see other vehicles and little mini rigs, if you will, from the Robin Hood, where they are the same. They have the same vibe, same feel as Ewok stuff.
They really do. Like, I don't remember any of this stuff from the movie. And I also don't remember the movie. Actually, I do. I really liked that movie as a kid. And the bad guy, what was his name? Who's the actor? He was the
Sheriff of Nottingham?
Yeah, the sheriff. Who was that?
You mean his
Yeah.
actual name?
Wasn't he Snape in Harry Potter?
And Hans.
Hans from Die Hard.
Yeah.
There they are. Similar features. One is more handsome than the other. You decide.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the movie Twins. But yeah, there's the difference between the repurposed Gamorrean guard and the Gamorrean guard.
One of them's a fat, disgusting pig that you would never go near. The other one's a Gamorrean guard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That likes to drink ale.
Ale.
Yes. Okay.
All right. That's a good connection. Toys, toys, toys.
Yeah.
Hold on. There I'm just gonna. I know you don't care. I do. Friar Tuck. Mother Tuckers. All right.
We got everyone in the chat telling us it's Alan Rickman
Alan Rickman
as not Friar Tuck.
as not Friar Tuck.
Okay, Josh, the last thing we want to feature.
I love this comment. Yeah, I know Ewok. I forget everyone's name. It's kind of my thing.
That's his brand.
It's my brand.
It's
Like,
his brand,
yeah.
Brandon.
You know, the one guy who was in all the other movies. Yeah.
Always. That was my Alan Rickman.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations on your Friar Gamorrean Guard, Tuck. That's pretty cool. I like seeing it in person. It's, other than seeing we've got literally the battle wagon and the village right next to each other over there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, might have to take a picture with all of them
Maybe.
together.
Put Tuck on it. All right, buddy. Are we up for?
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to
You're
set it
going
up?
No, it's mine. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Okay. Well, it's also yours. I want. All right.
No, no, it's half and half.
This is a combo. Hot show.
It's a hot show.
Hot toy feature. And the combo being part Josh, part Johnny from Red 5 Designs. Yeah, we will definitely need the spinner. All right, so this is just going to take just a moment. I know this isn't great pod, but he's just got to take a second. But trust me when I say this, well worth the moment or two of setup here.
Potential
Let's just go through some of the chat here. Oh,
that's
yeah.
gonna work, buddy. I don't know if our spinner. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we need a bigger spinner.
I haven't put it up yet.
No, but I'm saying
It won't fit? If the spinner won't fit, you must have quit? That's not going to work, is it?
so. That's all right.
Can you just put it up? No. Doggone it. Because the spinner's going to knock it over. No matter where you put it. Son of a biscuit.
Watch your mouth. It's not like your dad and son are around.
Hey, come on now.
All right, here we go. We're doing this one now.
Okay, so this is...
Can't wait.
Josh, hit the music. Can you hit the music? Can you do that? Oh, baby. 1/6 scale. Hot toy just released. Mandalorian Biker Scout with speeder bike and Grogu in a pouch. Oh, yeah. If your baby needs to get punched right in the pouch. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This dude is on the main strip on a Friday night while other speeders are cruising by. He's just kicking it. He's like, hey, check out what's in my pouch. The flaps are fully functional. Josh, you might need to wear your helmet while we do this.
I might. And then there's this awesome scout pistol in the holster.
Ankle holster.
Look at the speeder bike.
Speeder bike is awesome. We're going in. It's got knobs and levers on the control panel. Some weatherization for added realistic effect. On top of a piece of terra firma. Ooh. Grogu looks scared. But it's a nice leather strap or the woven strap. This is awesome. Zoom out. Extreme close up. Totally awesome. Comes in a massive box too. So what do you guys think? Is this awesome? I have no idea the sticker price on this, but man, it sure looks cool. If you were to just get a Mandalorian collection of Hot Toys, that would be awesome. And they're coming out with more. If you include the Book of Boba Fett, you know.
Cool. Gosh. All right. So the only other thing I can add to this is coincidentally, remember, Red 5 Designs got us this beauty, which is just gorgeous.
It's awesome.
So I'm just going to leave him as a background, a backdrop. I feel like maybe even like this.
Okay.
And then I got
And this is Josh's contribution.
this guy. So it's really the same figure.
Same figure, but
It's got a little pose action going on.
yeah. But sans speeder bike.
And really, I kind of like the idea of having them both. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to be real true to the show, you'd get another speeder bike.
Yeah.
But I really want, we contemplated, should we put one of these guys on the bike? Because I think that's just a whole nother level right there. They've got little magnets that go in their feet, so their feet stick to the bike pedals.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's awesome. So this guy's very cool.
Framey says, wouldn't it be great if they made a version of the IG-11 that could fit on that speeder bike with Grogu in the front fanny pouch
Oh, stay tuned. It's Hot Toys. They're making it right now.
and the kangaroo pouch? Guess it wouldn't be a fanny pouch.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
It really is. And I know pictures tell part of the story, but to see him in person, it's really something, man. I wasn't around Hot Toys and sideshows until recently,
Yeah.
right? That just wasn't in my field of collecting vision. So through this, through you, Josh, and through Red 5, my eyes have been opened to just how cool they are. I've known of them, but until you actually see one in person right in front of you, it's hard to really appreciate, even though they're easy to appreciate.
They're super and that's what happened to me is I kind of fell in love with the form factor and also the options. The display ability is through the roof. I've joked about this, but you could literally have kind of a cycle where you're like, oh, it's winter. It's time for this display. Time to make him look like this. Let's put the guy on the speeder bike. Let's change his hand out. Let's change his helmet. Let's, put Lando's head on instead of it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's changed my collecting focus, and I'm excited to have, and look, really, if you look at Johnny's setup, I was like, man, that is cool. So, yeah. Very nice, and so collectible. They're pricey, all right? I get it. They're pricey. The deal is that you can, if you get one, it kind of holds up on its own, and let me explain that. Sometimes if you get maybe another toy, like a vintage collection on a card, or even, the prototypes, or even a Black Series figure, it's kind of, depending on whether you keep it in the box, it's kind of there. But this, if you have a Mandalorian sitting on a fixture in your house, people are going to stop and look at that, 1/6 scale, because they're so detailed. They're well done. I was joking because I had my daughter. I was like, check this out, because she loves Mandalorian, like Grogu, of course.
Of course.
And I was like, I need your help. Can you unbuckle the bag, the little bag that
Because
Grogu's
it's so
in?"
small and
But
delicate.
it's a true buckle. Like, it's not like Velcro on the back of a buckle. Like, she had to like use her small hands and open that up so that I could get him into the pouch. So that's how detailed they are. They're cool.
100%. Now, just to put some perspective on this, if you were to get 10 of these, you could stay 2 nights at the Disneyland Galactic Hotel. So, 10 of these or
10 of
2
them.
nights
Well,
with Josh.
stay tuned for our next auction.
Yeah. All right. No.
I snore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome kind of collecting week for us. Boy,
Yeah.
go on vacation, come home to the boxes.
Yeah. So, yeah, we did have quite the range. We had Lego, we had
Yeah.
vintage.
And
we
honestly,
had
I've been on a dry spell.
modern, and we
I
had hot
haven't had
toy.
anything show up in a while. So it was nice to finally open a box and have something fun to put together. And
Yeah.
so it's all right. Sometimes you got to go on a dry spell so you can come back strong.
Yeah. Framey, appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm more of a vintage lean. Josh is more of a modern lean. Sometimes our worlds collide, and sometimes,
Sometimes we share a room together at the Disneyland Star Cruiser experience.
Are we sharing a room together? No, we're not at celebration.
Not a celebration. No, we are not.
No,
We have
the wives.
Yeah, we have the wife. Potentially. I might be flying Stag. I don't know.
I won't be.
Good for you.
Yep, wife's coming.
Good for you. Well, buddy,
I think
that's toys. It's
Yeah.
been fun to just look at toys. I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
You got the full gamut tonight.
Can we say it again? Thank you so much last week for the auction.
Yes, you can say that.
Thank you. Look, we're a small time pod or show, whatever you want to call us. So the likes and the subscribes and the shares have just been tremendous, and we appreciate it. It's awesome, and that really helps us out. So you guys talking to somebody and saying, "Hey, check these guys out." We've gotten some attention from some pretty cool places, and it was because of you. We can't disclose them, but it was because of you. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, so that's just going to make us able to do more cool stuff down the road. And so thank you for that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing. So until next week, Josh, are you around next week?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
it's like 6 days from now.
What? That's next week?
That's
Oh, all right. Well, I really got to get my together. So,
from Friar Guard here and Josh and I. Go play with your toys.